Hi, this is Terry from Ramblings of a Texas Craft Room. Today what I'm going to be rambling about is I'm wanting to learn how to shade with colored pencils. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start a thing on my blog, and it's going to be called Simple Pencil. And what we're going to do with our Simple Pencil is we're going to take a very basic stamp, such as this little bird stamp, which is a Martha Stewart bird stamp, and we're going to learn to shade with some Prism pencils. I found that Prism pencils are the best, and I think that if I can shade with these Prism pencils, then I will feel comfortable to move on to some Copics. Right now I'm not real comfortable to get the Copics, so I don't think I would want to pay $7 for Copics. I'm not sure if I could do it or not. So if I could learn to shade with these pencils. There's nobody in my area that teaches classes, so I kind of am learning as I go. So what I'm going to do with this Simple Pencil segment on my blog is I'm just going to every week pick out a real simple thing to shade, and I'm just going to practice shading. And you can follow along with me and see my progress or my lack of progress, whichever comes first. Now, there are lots of videos online. If you seriously want to learn how to do this, go on YouTube. Cat has some stuff. TECAT 7175. I think it's her YouTube. She does absolutely beautiful work with her shading, and I have been watching her. So if you want to learn to seriously do it, you know, there are lots of people online. But if you want to learn, just watch me learn how to do it. You're welcome to come along. Okay, let's tell you what you need. What you're going to need are some pencils. You're going to need some Gamsol or some mineral spirits, whichever you have. You're going to need a stump, which is just tightly wound cardboard paper. You can buy these at Michael's. And you're going to need something to shade down your, as soon as you color on that and you want to change colors, you're going to need to rough it off. So you'll need that. Okay? Alright, so we're going to start. What you have is your pencils. And you're just going to do just a small line up around the edge of your pencil, with your pencil along your pattern. And then we're going to blend this down. Okay? I'll show you how we're going to do that. And we're just making some small, and what you're doing is you're just going circle like that. Okay? And then you're going to get your stump wet, and you got to keep your stump wet. Okay? And what happens is this mineral spirits, when it hits the colored pencil, it just dissolves the wax in it, and you're able to move the pigment. I don't know if you can tell this online, but it's just slowly dissolving, and then you just go up like this in small circular motion like that. And we're going to go toward, and of course it's to make it fade out. That's what you're wanting. You're wanting it to fade from the dark blue into a really pale, almost white, time you get to the middle. And you just keep turning this however you need to turn it. Okay, wet your pencil. And now we're going to do the top going back down this way, because we're going to try to meet in the middle. And we're going to just sort of fan it out too. See? And then you just slowly, and I'm no expert at this, I just learned doing this. And basically with my videos on my blog, I just want to show you that just learn it. Just take the chance and play with it. And, you know, we'll learn it together. There we go. And now we're just going to dissolve the blue into a light blue into the middle where the light, and I'm not really good about the shading. I don't know where the light's supposed to hit it, so we're going to learn all this together. So get you some Prism pencils. I did find those were the best. They do have some pigment in them, and they're nice. Okay, we're going to go along here. They have some really good pigment to them. They're real dark, and they just shade really well. There we go. So we're going to come up the bird's beak. The bird's wing. I'm sorry. And then we're just going to go. We're just going to blend. Okay. And we're just blending it. Keep your little stump wet, and just go over it to blend it. And it just keeps moving it. Now if you think you want more, then you just add more. So you just want it dark on the top, and you just move it right there on the top.
Alright, it's in there.
Okay. And just do a little more on the top here. Okay, there we go. Now we're just going to blend this blue because we want just a little bit of the dark blue just to go in the middle. And we just go over it. Now I like to take a little bit of the pencil, a little bit of the yellow, a paler yellow, and what happened is you just put a little bit, it looks like the sun just hit him right there. And then you take a different side, not the blue side, a different side, and you just blend the yellow. Oh, sorry, there's my phone. Let me turn that off. Sorry, I'm back. Okay, so we're blending. Now, it takes a very little bit to go a long ways, so just put very little on the head, like this, because that's going to blend really well. A little bit goes a long ways. See, and you already have some on your stump, so there you go. Okay, we're going to put a little brown right down the middle of his little beak, and just a little bit on the legs. You can do these lightly and clean your stump, wet it, and then you can just blend that. Oh, I'm sorry, I keep hitting the thing. Okay, we're going to blend it. Okay, we're going to put just a little bit of black on the, because this doesn't take much, and we're going to blend with the same brown. And we're just going to blend. Okay, now there is the little bird. Now there's another little bird I did. I left more of the white in the middle, and here's one I did in purple, and then I did a couple more where it just blends it. Still working on these, but I mean, they're not perfect by any means. I'm learning. This is, something that I've just learned. So we're going to take some pink, and the pink we're going to put on the end down here, and we're going to, the pink color go out this way. Okay, so we'll make the color really strong because we want it to fade. I'm going to clean my stump, and normally you wouldn't clean your stump right over where you're coloring, but I want to show you. It's the only way I can get it on camera. Okay, now we're going to take the pink, and we're just going to go motions but go up, circular motions but go up, because we want that color to fade out. Okay, we want it to fade out. And just slowly, like that. I'm going to do some here. Just dissolves, and you can just move it around. Then you take your yellow, and we're going to do two colors. You can do whatever colors you like. There we go. We're going to do the yellow. Now we're going to need to clean our stump, wet it, and do the yellow. And what we want is the yellow to blend down into the pink. So we're going to circular motion but pull it down until we get to the pink. And just blend it until it gets to the pink. And I don't even know what kind of flower this is. I don't even know what the color combination of this flower would be. So that's the good thing about stamping. You can do whatever you like. You're the artist. Do whatever you like. Okay, we're just blending it, we're dissolving it, and pulling it in. Okay. A little bit on this side. Dissolving it and pulling it in. Yellow there, and just slowly blend that. Clean it off. Wet it. And go with the, I just want to dissolve this and make sure it blends very well. Pink. And the yellow just dissolve together. And you just blend it until there's no line. Until you can see no line. Okay. There you go. Okay. expert by no means, but I'm learning. And what I'm learning is it's not that hard. It's a lot of practice, a lot of technique that I don't know yet, but I'm still watching my YouTube videos. I'm still learning. But a week ago, I've had these stamps for a year or more, never used them because it didn't look good in the black and white. I knew it needed to be colored in, but I didn't know how. Now I'm learning how, and that's what this thing on my blog is going to be. It's going to be called Simple Pencil, and it's going to be learning how to manipulate these pencils into a shade. And it can't be that hard. It just can't be. I've learned this in a week, and I never thought I could even do that. So we could certainly build this up and build our technique up until we could get a pretty nice, a shaded area. And then we'll move in, or I'll move into the Copics. I think they're called Copics, yeah. Into the Copic market as soon as I feel some confidence in this. So I like it. Like I said, it's slowly I'm learning. This right here, of course, it's almost solid. It's too dark. I like this one better. I find that some pencils blend better than other pencils, so you got to be careful with the pencils. I think the Prism color is really, this is the Scholar, really blends better. I really think it does. So I'm definitely looking forward to my my other set coming in. But anyway, I wanted to show you how to do this. It's called Simple Pencil, and keep checking back on my blog, because that's where these are going to go on my blog. They end up on YouTube only because it's easier for me to put to YouTube, then move YouTube to my blog. That's how I got on YouTube. Otherwise, these would just be on my blog for only a handful of people to see. But anyway, if this has been helpful to you, great. If you have any suggestions for me, please let me know. If you know of a great video that I could watch that would teach me to learn this better, please let me know, because we're here to learn from each other. I thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to the Simple Pencil. I think it's going to be fun. Have a nice day. Bye.